Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video it's gonna be a little bit of a rant video. I just wanted to talk about everything I feel like 2K is doing wrong with the MyTeam game mode. If you've been on Twitter, if you've been on YouTube, you would know that the MyTeam community has kind of joined together to start a movement to make MyTeam as good as it used to be. In this video, I'm gonna be sharing my concerns with the game mode because I think, I'm not the most well-known YouTuber out there, but I think I can make a little bit of an impact. This is everything wrong with NBA 2K26 MyTeam. The game mode rewards are the worst they have been in MyTeam history. If you look at Season 1, you had Jason Kidd, arguably the best point guard in the game at the time. Jack Sigma was a top 2 big man in the game at the time. Glenn Rice was really good. Klay Thompson was nice. Siakam was nice. But once you go here, the drop off is crazy. Mitch Richmond is a 6'5" shooting guard that can't play defense and can barely dunk the ball. Sidney Moncrief is a 6'4" point guard with a 56 3-point shot. He is an offensive liability at 6'4". John Havlicek is a 6'5" shooting guard with a 78 speed. 78 speed isn't even good for centers anymore. Wes Unseld is a 6'7" center. Yeah, you could play him at power forward, but he's still undersized. And even then, he has a 67 3-point shot. He can barely shoot the ball at 6'7". Elton Brand is a 6'9" small forward, which is really good height, but he has a 45 3-point shot. All of these cards are liabilities on the offense or defensive end. And you know what really pisses me off about this is that even if these cards were clones of their Hidden Gems Galaxy Opals, they would be mid at best. This is the one time in the year where 2K just doesn't copy and paste cards, and the only time they get off of their ass to not copy and paste cards, to make cards bad, to make the gaming experience worse for players. Because what's the point? What's the point of playing this game? What's the point of completing Breakout? What's the point of completing Gauntlet? What's the point of playing Showdown? What's the point? There is no point. For one of these bombs, if you play this game for a day, your team would not even need any of these cards. I am so serious. There are amethysts, there are rubies, there are sapphires better than these cards, and that's sad. And you might be saying, oh Noah, but what about the Legend Badge option pack? Yeah, that's cool, but that's not enough. Like, the only way these Legend Badges are useful is 1, if you're playing competitively, or 2, you already have an expensive card that you can flip for profit. If you're just starting this game, you're not going to have that expensive card to flip for profit, so these Legend Badges don't hold nearly as much value as they should. And they even removed the Pink Diamond Hidden Gems because they knew that no one would want these cards. So they removed the Hidden Gems. Everything from Season 1 got completely nerfed. Even when you go here, in Tier 1 Showdown, you used to get a diamond every week. You used to get a diamond card every week, and now it's gone. They removed it because, hey, the community likes it. Even grinding for level 40 has no purpose. Because yeah, Bosh is okay, but he was outdone by a diamond card on the first day of the season. And the level 37 diamond option pack contains 6 bombs. You want to see the cards? Rod Strickland is too short to play. Bob Love is a 6'8" small forward with a 75 speed and a 67 speed with ball. He does nothing for you. Adrian Danley is a 6'5" shooting guard that has mid shooting and has no defense. A 75 steal at the 2. What are we doing? Sleepy Floyd is too short to play the game of basketball as well. Chris Kaman is a center with 57 speed. All of these cards are useless, and they're useless on purpose because they don't want you to feel rewarded while playing this game. It's even the same thing with Domination. Robert Horry is not a good card. He can shoot, but he plays no defense. And if you do all of the crests, you get a Pink Diamond coach that doesn't even boost that many important stats. And on top of that, on top of it all, look at this. You must include 10 Pelicans players in your lineup. If you are a new player in this game, it's going to cost you over 300,000 MT just to play this Domination. They put domination behind a paywall. The game mode that's supposed to get new players into the game, get them some MT, build a foundation. They put it behind a paywall. And all of this because they thought Season 1 was too rewarding, and that was the reason why nobody was opening packs. But I will tell you the real reason why nobody is opening packs. Pack odds are the worst they have ever been. I want you to look at these odds. Less than 1% chance at a Pink Diamond player. A 4% chance at a Diamond player. And that's with the topper. If you have no topper, you have a 2% chance at the second highest tier. Like, what are we doing? Nobody is opening packs because the general consensus is you will not pull anything from these packs. Even with a guy like Devin Booker, an exciting player, an exciting card, yay. But no one cares. Even if Devin Booker was their favorite player, they already know I'm probably not going to pull him anyways, so why would I buy VC to open packs? And you might be saying, oh no, what about the Diamond Topper? Wow, a Diamond Topper. This costs $100. $100 for a diamond, which, by the way, it's one of 183 diamonds. And that diamond could be pure garbage, like a Devin Harris, who sucks. Isaiah Thomas, who's a bum. And you're telling me the best way to get a diamond in this game is to spend $100? $100 used to get you better stuff. Back in the day, you could pay $50 for an invincible Victor Wembanyama. You could pay $50 to get a Pink Diamond Kareem. Now, it's twice the price with a lower tier card. And you might be saying, oh, Noah, why don't you just get the cards off the auction house? Therefore, you don't have to gamble. You can just get the cards. Let me tell you why I just can't get the cards. The auction house is in the worst state it has ever been in. Just look at this. All of these cards have at least an hour gap, and there's just one of each on the auction house. Cards are too rare. Because nobody is opening packs and nobody is pulling anything, it causes cards to be rarer than they have ever been. Look at this. Devin Booker came out less than a week ago. He's already extinct. And even if he wasn't, he would be 2 million MT. Victor Wembanyama came out 2 days ago, and he's extinct. And when he was on the auction house, he went for over 15 million MT. Like, I fully believe 2K is artificially pushing up prices because there is no real person on this game that has 15 million MT unless you're spending thousands of dollars and playing 24/7. It's just unrealistic. I know 2K is doing it themselves. And it's even worse with these exchanges. Look at this. A point guard Jokic? The only reason why this point guard Jokic exists is to rise up the prices of a guy like Toni Kukoc, to rise up the price of a Julius Randle, to raise the price of a Jalen Rose. And look at this. You have to get 2 pink diamonds in addition just to get this Nikola Jokic. How are we supposed to get 2 pink diamonds when they're $1 million each and almost extinct? Back in previous MyTeams, the auction house used to be one of the best things about the mode, and now 2K has completely abused it and exploited it to make it anti-consumer friendly. We used to be excited to get a Pink Diamond Jason Tatum, but now we have to be like, well, Jason Tatum doesn't exist. We used to be excited for a guy like Pink Diamond Derrick Rose, but now we're like, well, Derrick Rose doesn't even exist. That's the mindset 99% of the community have. We all just pretend like these pink diamonds don't exist, and that shouldn't be the case. Before we start talking about the player market, I don't think the player market is going to solve anything. The concept itself of the auction house is not the problem. It's the way 2K abuses it. The best MyTeams of all time all had the auction house, and it was just fine. Pre-All-Star player market is not coming back, and we're still going to see gamble-only cards. Like, for example, this Jokic would not be in the exchange because he would just be a special insert gamble only card, just like Victor Wembanyama basically is right now. The player market would just make things just as inaccessible, if not more inaccessible, because when special inserts were in the game, the top 2 tiers were gamble only. You know, that's like if Jaren became gamble only. Imagine if Jaren was gamble only, we would literally be rioting in the streets. Anyways, I think that talking about the player market is kind of just a waste of time at this point. I don't think we should be discussing the player market because they're not going to remove the auction house in the middle of the year. There is just no reason to load up this game every day. There is no reason, because the week-to-week content just sucks. I mean, look what we got on Tuesday. A free Ruby. Wow. Thank you so much, 2K, for a free Ruby card. When diamonds and pink diamonds are in the game, you guys go out of your way to give me a Ruby card. And if I do all of those agendas, I get 1,000 MT. Wow. Thanks, 2K. Y'all are so generous. Oh, double rep? Wow. Who gives a fuck about double rep unless you're playing this game 24 hours a day? No one gives a fuck about rep. So stop adding double rep like that means something. It doesn't mean anything. And even this used to be a specific Hall of Fame badge. Or it used to be a 10 box back in the day. At least with the specific Hall of Fame badge, you knew what you were getting. Now it's random. So you can get Hall of Fame Versatile Visionary. Wow, I can throw lobs better. Thank you so much. Like, there is a very high chance you pull straight ass from here. And that's how 2K wants it. They don't want this game to be rewarding. Back in 2K25, every Sunday, we would get a free diamond for playing Triple Threat Park. Now, 2K has just completely given up on that shit as well. Because why would we reward the players? Why would we do that? The only content that is in this game is packs. That is the only content in this game. They have these packs lined up, planned out months in advance, and then they just sit there doing nothing. Like, get off of your fucking ass. Do something. Add moments cards. Add free cards. Back in 2K22, we used to get a free card every Wednesday. But even in NBA 2K23, in Season 2, we had free cards every Tuesday and Friday. That used to get people excited. It used to get people to be like, wow, maybe I should actually load up the game so I can get a card that can help my team. Now, instead of getting a diamond, you can get a ruby. 2K just actually doesn't give a shit about the NBA itself. I mean, look what they did for the season. Series 1 collection rewards. So basically, if you're a whale and you got the Dikembe Mutombo, then you can do this. Like, hooray, I guess. And even if you wanted to do this, you can get a legend badge. Cool. Whatever. That is the only content we have seen for the NBA season. We have not seen... The only NBA is back thing we had is a damn Ruby locker code. And you might be saying, oh, Noah, you're being ungrateful. Look, I might sound ungrateful, but who gives a fuck about a Ruby locker code? You know what would have been a good locker code? Like, for the season openers, they could have gave us a locker code for, I don't know, Diamond Austin Reeves, Diamond Jalen Williams, or something like that. Yeah, no, that's good. A locker code for a Diamond Austin Reeves, Diamond Shai, Diamond Jalen Williams. Something like that would have been nice to celebrate the NBA returning. But instead, we get a locker code for a bum-ass Ruby card. Not to mention, Moments cards are just gone. Back in the day, we used to be excited, like, let's say Damian Lillard dropped 50 points. We'd be like, wow, I can't wait for his Pink Diamond Moments card. Now, when you look at it, oh, Victor Wembanyama, he just dropped 40 points. We're not expecting anything. We're not expecting, ooh, you can get a Moments card for free. No, even Tyrese Maxey had a good game, and we're not even gonna get a card of him because 2K just doesn't give a fuck. I feel like the community would be so much more excited. It would grow the community, it would get people enticed to open packs, and it would make people happier if we just, let's say we got a Diamond Victor Wembanyama Moments card, and he was straight garbage. That wouldn't hurt 2K's pockets at all, but it would get people interested in the MyTeam mode. MyTeam has completely distanced itself from the NBA when this is an NBA game. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. I was all over the place, but I hope I got my message across. I really like MyTeam as a mode. The concept of MyTeam is amazing. I believe at its best, it's the best game mode in 2K. That's at least what I thought when I started playing this mode in NBA 2K19. But now, it's just gone completely off the rails. 2K clearly does not care about us as a player base. And I really hope this current movement that's going on in the MyTeam community can actually bring some positive change. You know, I think it has the potential because the top spenders are not spending. People from China are not spending. China has the top spenders on this game, and even they are not spending. So I firmly believe that, you know, if we all band together and just stop opening packs, we can do something. And I know there's a lot of addicted people out there that are just addicted to the thrill of gambling. But if you really feel that thrill, just open some Pokemon cards or something. You know, because at least you might pull something valuable and get something in return. With this, you're getting nothing. You're getting absolutely nothing. Like, even if on the rare occasion you pull Victor Wembanyama, in a year's time, he's useless. He's not worth any real life money value. So why would you even open packs for these? Especially when the odds for Pink Diamonds are not even that high. In my opinion, we need to come together and at least we have to try. Because at this point, we have nothing to lose. So let's just try. Let's try to make a change. And if this video gets at least one person on board with the movement and stop opening packs, and then I think this video has been worth it. So yeah, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe, and I will see y'all later.